Yeah, I missed all of it. So.
Oh.
Mwah. This is so exciting. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Jordan, and today's video is going to be a day in my life. It's going to be a little bit different than like my usual day in my life because I'm also going to be including little pieces of advice, little tips, little things that I've learned through my time being an undergrad student in college and at UMass. But the pieces of advice that I'm giving, or like the things that I've learned that I'm giving throughout the day, are also going to be things that I got from other people who wanted to share things that they learned, which I really appreciated. I put a little question out on Instagram and a bunch of people responded. So I got so many responses that I'm gonna give you guys like 10 pieces of advice throughout the video, and then at the end of the video I'll read through all of those ones that I gave you, that I explained in depth throughout the day, and I will give you a list of all the other ones. But yeah, so I'm gonna head to the library now. Had to get a little cute, had to be someone's library crush today, the only way that I was going to leave my room. And yeah, I'm very excited. Do I sound excited? Because I am. Not necessarily excited to write papers, but I'm excited to be done because I'm exhausted, like every other senior, junior, sophomore, even freshman. So I will see you guys at our next stop.
I look crazy. I can't be on the camera. Finals 2024.
Last finals until med school. Shoot, just kidding.
I'm not kidding. Shoot me.
Alrighty, so we made it to the library. We made it to our little seat. It's time to log in. I'm 14 minutes behind schedule, but it's okay. So this nugget of wisdom for the time that we're here in the library is to give yourself more time than you think you need, because you're gonna need all of that time. I promise you. Some of that time will be used for procrastinating. Some of it will be for stressing out about all those stuff you had to do. And then most of it will be you trying to figure out ways to do it in less time. So just, you know, just give yourself more time than you think you'll need, because you're gonna use all of that time. Any additions?
Yeah, I agree. You don't want to end up
Like us.
Like us right now, bro. Like, it's not it.
Not at all. But anyway, it's time for us to lock in, so we'll see you at the next stop. Even though you can't see Kayla, but she's here. She's here. Advice piece thing number 2. It's okay to say no. That's something that I feel like I had to learn throughout the whole 4 years of me being here. But like, you don't have to do everything. You don't have to please everyone. If it's not something you want to do, say no. Easier said than done. But again, like, it's something that you have to learn how to do on your own. So yeah, it's okay to say no. In fact, you should say no often. Okay, unrelated, I'm going to my lab picnic thing and I can't find anyone. I've just been sitting here and there's supposed to be free food, free Mexican food. Like, I'm trying to wrap this up. And everyone is taking their grad pictures today, like low key. Am I even gonna be able to take my pictures? Because every single location is sold up. Currently at the fam lab. Final party. Clearly it's a party.
Clearly it's a party.
It's a picnic, it's a party. We already ate.
Ain't got awards, ain't got gifts.
Yeah, I missed all of it, so you'll just have to imagine it. Can we drive, please? Like, actually? Thank you. Alright, so we are 20 minutes away from my grad shoot, and I'm dressed, clearly. I have my cocoa butter on. I smell good. I look nice and moisturized. I'm worried that if I keep touching this, I'm gonna get like the oil on it. Oh my god, I got the oil on it. Okay, well, okay, it's the back. It's the back. It's the back. It's the back. So it's probably fine. I feel like I want to wipe it down or something. I'll ask my friend when we meet up. Anyway, I'm not crazy with the makeup. Not like the makeup girlies. I'm not amazing at it. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time, and I don't have the time. And at this point, I mean, I don't know how to do the work. So I'm feeling a little nervous. I can't believe I got cocoa butter on the back of my freaking dress. Of all days, bro. Of course I had to lube up. 20 minutes away from my shoot, which means I need to get my makeup done yesterday. Part 3, advice number 3, prioritize self-care. This is something that I had a really hard time doing because I felt like, why am I sleeping when I have so much to do? And like, that's reasonable, like that's understandable, and you're at school to get work done. However, it will be very hard for you to function and function properly if you aren't like at your best. The next thing is from my dear friend Layla, and she said, you can make a community of great people even in the worst of spaces. I agree with her on that one. There are a lot of scenarios where it feels like maybe it's not gonna be a great place to build community. And of course, don't try to build community in like a dangerous situations or anything like that. But I think what she just means is like, the silver lining can be a great community. Dang, I'm just realizing now I'm gonna look crazy for the rest of this video, but it's fine. Trust the process, even though I don't trust the process. I don't think I've even had this on for that long. I usually keep it on for like 5 minutes. Oh my god, no. This is what the lip combo is looking like. Let me put my gloss on to get the full effect. Then I'll take my hair out, because usually I don't feel good about my makeup until my hair is out. This is looking good. Mwah! Now, I'll give you my last tip and then I have to go because Jade is waiting for me downstairs. 5th one of the day. We still have more coming, but 5th one, that's a good one. Plans change and that's okay. This is from my friend Brienne, but also something I've lived for sure. Plans do change and that is so okay. Maybe your plan for getting into school is different, or maybe your plan for work after school is different, or maybe even your plan about a certain relationship is different now. That's totally fine. That's life. Things constantly are changing. I'm not someone who deals well with uncertainty, but I'm getting comfortable with it. And let me tell you, college has really given me the opportunity to practice that skill or to work on that skill. It's okay. Things change and it's okay. I didn't show you the hair. 1 second. Why do I look gray? Low key. Guys, this is so exciting. Okay. Let me go take my pictures. I'm still pissed that I got oil on the back.
Disappointed!
You can't even see it. It's like a little right there. Anyway, I'm gonna go take my pictures. Gown secured. Move out. Okay guys, Jade found this stunning spot. I'm not gonna tell you where it is. You're gonna have to figure it out so that she can use it for her graduation pictures.
Gatekeeping.
Yeah, I'll tell you next year after she graduates. But yeah, this place is insane. It's so cute. I got my cute little pictures. I was trying to do 3 different costume changes as if I had the time to do that. And now we're waiting for Brajesh because he wants to take pictures together, but he's nowhere to be found. I forgot I was vlogging. Just left all of this unattended.
Listen.
Do you have anything to say to the people?
No.
Okay.
Nothing controversial.
Alrighty, so I'm here with Brajesh. Would you like to read yours? It's number 7.
Number 7. Alright. Don't be afraid of fail. Oh. Alright.
Try again.
Redo. Cut. Alright. Don't be afraid of failure. Try new things, even if you're afraid, and don't worry if you're good at it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be afraid of failure.
Because I
Part
just
of life.
failed on the take before, and I came back stronger.
Even stronger. Stronger than
stronger.
before. Now he can
Exactly.
read a sentence,
So
guys.
it was intentional. It's
Yeah,
all
it
a
was
life lesson.
to prove his point.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't be afraid of failure. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. So
Facts.
yeah. On to the next.
Because like, bad people are coming over.
It's actually beautiful out here. Since Brajesh abandoned me, I'm gonna walk up the hill. Now, since I'm walking up the hill, I feel like I should give you guys another tip, another piece of advice before I start losing my breath and then it's embarrassing. I'm already there. Why am I huffing and puffing? I walked up like 5 stairs. Damn. So I'm about to hop in the shower. Let's pretend like I'm not wearing a towel. My phone died on my way up the hill, which is really embarrassing, but my phone is all charged now. And by all charged, I mean it's at like a solid 7%. I wanted to tell you tip number 6. Trust yourself or trust in yourself. Trust yourself and trust in yourself. No one knows what's better for you than you. Of course, there can be times where you're a little delusional or you're leading yourself astray a little bit, things like that, or maybe you're ignoring something that your friends are saying because it's not something that you like want to do or want to believe or whatever. But at the end of the day, like I said, like no one's gonna know what's better for you than you. It takes a minute to really get into the habit of trusting yourself or doing things that will help you build your self-trust. But either way, I'm working on having trust in myself and trusting that the decisions that I'm making, the thoughts that I'm having, things like that are real and that they're valid and that I'm having these thoughts and feelings or whatever for a reason. So trust yourself, trust in your ability, trust in your thoughts, trust in your decisions, your ideas, and just do it. Okay, so the new plan is that I'm gonna go somewhere and I'm gonna lock in for as long as I can. But before I do that, I wanted to give you guys my last 3 tips, the ones that I'm actually gonna explain. And then later when I get a break in some point of my paper writing and my project doing, I'll go through the list of all the other ones that I wasn't going to explain, as well as the 10 that you heard throughout today's vlog. So the first one is it's okay to not be an outside person. And this is not necessarily about being like a nature person or anything like that. It's about like not wanting to be outside all the time. And like, of course, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, go to your parties, have fun, do what you want to do, of course. Like, I think it's important to kind of even like experience that for the first time. The point is, it's okay to not be an outside person. Don't feel bad if you don't want to go out. There are plenty of us out there that are not feeling like that, or that are feeling like that. So it's fine. The next thing is you have to advocate for yourself. You have to advocate for yourself. Like, the worst possible answer you can get is no. I mean, obviously they could like spit on you and say like crazy things, but like the most likely negative thing that could happen is that they say no. How crazy is that? No is much better than you not doing it at all and then regretting that you never asked. Especially if you get a yes, then it could have been something that like never was, you know what I'm saying? So definitely advocate for yourself. That's something I learned when I was pretty young. Speak up for yourself when it comes to grades, when it comes to school, work even. Like, there are gonna be opportunities that you might miss out on because you didn't speak up for yourself and you didn't ask for what you wanted. Last but certainly not least, be yourself. Be yourself, be unapologetically you. It's so important to live your life in your own energy. I feel like I'm starting to get that now. My hand is shaking because my arm is falling asleep, but it's so important for you to live the life that you're supposed to live and not try to live other lives or live your life for other people. And I know that that's like, it feels like it's reading a little bit too into like a 2 to 4 word piece of advice, but truly I found that I'm enjoying life a lot more. I'm feeling like I'm much more fulfilled in my life now that I'm really just like existing in the truest version of myself. So be unapologetically you and all the good things will follow.
2 days later.
Okay, so I started this vlog on Tuesday. I started this vlog on Tuesday the 14th. It is now Thursday at 5 a.m. and I pulled almost an all-nighter yesterday. I was up until 7 a.m. so I didn't get a chance to read through all of my lists. So I'm gonna go through it right now. And this is the part of the list that I'm not explaining everything. So the ones that I told you about throughout the day are going to be included in this list. And there's one more that I wanted to add. Awesome. So give yourself more time than you think you'll need. It's okay to not do well on an exam or turn in a paper late. Communicate with your professors. Some of them are human and understand that you are too. Create a solid support system. It's okay to say no. Try it once and you can decide if it's for you or if it's not. And I don't mean like drugs or other dangerous things. I mean like experiences and classes, maybe different hobbies. Prioritize self-care. It's really okay to sleep instead of stay up and stress yourself out, even though I'm doing that right now. Get out of your comfort zone. It could end up being your new comfort zone. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to feel all the things, because stifling that is just going to make you feel worse later. You can make a great community of great people, even in the worst of spaces. Plans change, and that's okay. Trust in yourself. Don't be afraid of failure. Try new things. Even if you're afraid, you won't be good at it. It's okay to not be an outside person. Advocate for yourself. Be yourself unapologetically. Ask for that extension. If you think you'll need it, ask for that extension. Even if you think you might not need it. Well, that doesn't make sense, but ask for the extension. Your freshman year friend group will not last. Everyone's college journey is different. You're not falling behind, you're doing great. Picking your next 4 years is important. It matters. So make some wise choices, but also don't be afraid to make mistakes. Learn how to do your laundry early, because if you have to do it when you're stressed, it's not going to go over well. Speak with your teachers, like I said. Never buy a book before the class starts. This is a good one. You can use LibGen, you can use Z Library, all the way. If the book is required, go for those. Learn how to manage your time. Embrace every opportunity. You have to put yourself out there to find what you're looking for. A lot of those similar sentiments. Only value those who value you, and don't waste time trying to fit in a group or make efforts to reach out to people who wouldn't do the same for you. Use Notion calendar. This is not necessarily a promo, but I do really love Notion. I don't necessarily use the calendar, but my friend suggested Notion calendar. So put yourself out there. Be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Do what works for you and be open to trying new things, new methods, new ways of existing. Last but not least, don't live in regret. You did the best that you could with what you had at the time. And that's kind of it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, if you want me to explain how my personal journey has related to any of these, if you had any questions about what my experience has been like, I'm happy to talk about that. Clearly I'm very low energy and I have like 3.5 papers to write still, so I'm gonna hop off, but I really appreciate you staying here. Also love that you spent the day with me again. Love doing these, and the vlogs will be coming, I promise you that. But yeah, so that is all for today's video, and I love you so much. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.